So we'll go right to West Virginia. I don't think we need to go back much on the Kansas game. This team's playing really good football right now. This is the most physical team defensively that we've played by far. They could be the best 4-4 team in the country, particularly playing really, really well at home, playing good defense, very disruptive. And so we'll have to really have a good week of practice and have good plans on both sides of the ball, and get ready to go out there and play on Saturday afternoon. They've adjusted and made some changes offensively. You know, they're wanting to throw the ball more, in my opinion, and that's where they've made improvements from an outsider looking in on some of the things they've done offensively, but they're very similar defensively. They've been pretty good defensively all year, and they're very disruptive, they're very fast, they're very physical, and they tackle well. Yeah, Iowa State's a little different to defend than most other teams in this league, so they did make a few adjustments, but you know, they're in a stack. Ultimately, they start with a 3 down. They're going to end up in a 4 down, though. Somebody's going to come from the edge or from the middle to end up in a 4 down defense. With a variety of brackets and quarters and 3 coverages in the back end, a lot of different things in the back end, some trap corner. It's the same guys. I mean, 55, 90, 7, 6, 12, 29's in the middle, 19's in the middle, so very similar to what it was. And right now they're playing well. It's a good football team. Do a lot of different things. You get a variety, and they disguise well and bring guys from different areas. Very seldom do they ever play straight up front. They twist all the time. They're moving. A lot of movement, a lot of twists, a lot of stunts, a lot of rotation in the back end. You know, they got a lot going on. So you have to really, really come up with a good plan offensively and have a good idea of what you want to accomplish, not try to get out of your box too much, in my opinion. Offensively, Four's a good back. He's running hard. He ran really hard last week. They tell him at times, it looks like to me, that we're going to give it to you. We need you to find a way to get 4 yards. Drops his pads, runs through people. 24 comes in, backs him up some, and he's got a little bit of side-to-side movement in him. I think this is the best offensive line at this point in the league. They're really playing well up front, and they don't even have a senior on the offensive line. They're playing with a couple sophomores, a freshman, and a couple juniors. The maturity that we have lessens that with the experience that we have players-wise. I don't think it affects our guys. You know, maybe they'll go out there and play poorly defensively, but I really don't think that the venue affects them much. They've got a really good atmosphere out there. What you're saying is correct. I don't think Spencer cares where he plays. I don't think Jaylen Warren cares. You know, I don't think it affects him as much with the maturity of our team. What concerns me more is the way their team is playing right now. And then can that generate excitement in that stadium? That concerns me more. I would say maturity. I would say just, I've been here a long time. If you have consistency in your organization with your coaches, your concepts, your thought process, it allows you to play better, and particularly even on the road when it's more difficult. But we've also had better players now, and you know, it's still a game that's dominated by players, not coaches. And as we've, you know, brought in players that have continued to get improved, you know, and better. I don't know. In 2009, we had really good players. I mean, we might have had better overall NFL prospects in 9 and 10 than we do now. So I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn there. I would say consistency in our organization, maybe, just helps with playing on the road. And then I think, you know, we won at Missouri. We've talked about this before, when they were in the 2 or 3 or 4 in the country.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, when Fodge tried to fake a 4th and 21 punt. You know, I had to tell him the math. I said, Fodge, you know, you're 14 behind the line, so when you catch it, you have to get 35 yards, and you run a 5 flat. He got like 19? He almost got it. But anyway, so I think when we won that one, and then everybody's like, hey, we can do this. And then we won another one. Then we won at A&M down there. We were down by 20 at half, and then I think everybody just kind of thinks you could win, and maybe it just happens.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.